So there are no institutions in the world that have deeper pockets than central banks. I mean, after all, they get to print money. So what does it mean when we learn that China has increased its gold position by 57%, and Hungary's central bank just bought a Titian painting for almost $16 million? Now, some would say that their focus should on hard assets, right? That's a warning. I mean, after all, they collect fiat currency. So what does it mean about currency? What does it mean for the global economy? Joining me now, Peter Morici, University of Maryland professor and economist. You know, Peter, China accumulating gold, even the Central Bank of Hungary buying a painting, an old master. What is that telling us? Why are they doing this?
Well, China, Hungary, two separate things. China's been printing a lot of yuan for the last 20 years to keep its currency cheap and build up a big trade surplus with the United States. In turn, they get dollars from that. That's the bottom line. And for years, they've been putting them in Treasury securities. But sooner or later, the dike has to break. China's growing at 7%, the United States at 2%. The Chinese currency is going to rise in value, and those dollars are going to become worth a lot less. So it's basically shorting the dollar by buying gold. Number two, gold is dirt cheap these days. Look at the historic prices of gold. It's down below 1,200. Whenever gold is below 1,200, it's a good buy. So basically, they're shorting the dollar and going long on gold. It makes a lot of sense to me. So maybe an individual investor watching this show now, maybe he's got 5% in gold or silver or any precious metal. This might be the time to begin to accumulate, knowing it's not an overnight trade, but it's something not only has upside potential, but could actually be an insurance policy. It's a long play. It's a long play. Eventually, all the dollars that Janet Yellen and Ben Bernanke and the European Central Bank have been printing and ending up in China's hands and so forth, they're going to be out there loose. And they're going to cause inflation. It's going to happen. The question is when. At that point, gold rises and starts rising a lot. Remember, gold is a fear asset for the individual investor. So, you know, I would expect that to happen. The other thing also, the Chinese are getting richer. They have the largest gold market in the world for a reason. Likely, they're burying some of it in their backyards. Another reason to buy gold.
So, you know, Peter, here's the thing. Would you have voiced as a Chinese being extraordinarily optimistic about their currency, pessimistic about ours? Is there a chance that sometime in the near-term horizon, let's call it 10 years, we could actually be challenged with respect to it being the world's reserve currency?
Well, that's the other thing that's going on here. China is moving towards making its currency convertible. When it does, the value of that currency is going to rise vis-a-vis the dollar and the euro. At that point, the central bank's holdings of dollars and euros go down in value. Gold will go in the reverse direction. So they're diversifying out of dollars into gold to prepare for that. Right. This makes a lot of sense.
So you heard it here first. China, gold gave us the ultimate gold buy signal. Peter, have a great weekend.
Take care.